foundation is collapsing. I am the only structure standing. Forget the blueprint. I am building from the rubble. They said I'm in the shift and burying the relics of the age gone by. I'm dismantling the pillars, raising up a structure to the open sky. The gravity is heavy, but my marrow is hardened into solid steel. I'm gripping on the iron, making sure the entire world can feel. Now witness the concrete as I pulverize the wall. Behold the unquestioned dominance that survives through it all. Tide is awakening, I'm smashing through the stone, forging every victory in a kingdom all alone. Without any ultimate methods, I embrace the harsh discipline, writing all the history that only I have new to it. Still forming, unyielding, the strength is mine. The strength is mine. The weakness of the mortar was the only reason that the spirit broke. I'm welding every fracture with the temper born inside the furnace smoke. Every struggle is a casting, a record of the path I had to trace. I'm hardening the surface, I'm the artisan of this industrial space. Now harness the energy as the pressure starts to rise. Behold the masterpiece that is opening the eyes. The architecture wavers underneath the weight of will. I'm carving out the destiny while everything is still. No redundant layers, no reliance on the past. I am the monument designed to be the very last. Science awakening, I'm smashing through the stone, forging every victory in a kingdom all alone. Without any alternate methods, I embrace the harsh discipline, writing all the history that only I have new to it. Still forming, unyielding, the strength is mine. The strength is mine. No alternative foundations to depend on, no safety barriers to stop the climb. They warn me of the furnace, they warn me of the heat, but I am the anvil that is never knowing defeat. Go! Titan's awakening, I'm smashing through the stone, forging every victory in a kingdom all alone. Without any alternate methods, I embrace the harsh discipline, writing all the history that only I have new to it. Still forming, unyielding, the strength is mine. No! No! Second place, just raw creation. Stone remains. Low vision, low life, that's where you stay. The perspective is warped by your own decay. Close your eyes, drown in the prize. Time to rise. Viewpoint scanning the horizon for lies. Thin air watching how the weakness dies. They look down afraid of the height and the fall. Cold stone riding on the crumbling wall. But I watch clearer than a laser beam. Heart sight shattering the hollow dream. Every single pixel of the truth is defined. Sharp mind, leaving all the static behind. And the altitude is stinging the eyes, but I don't feel the sting. I am the master of vision, the seeker, the mountain king. Yeah, the ignorance vision, the seeker, the mountain king. Mountain king. Yeah, the ignorance is dead and the clarity is starting to blind. We are crossing the border to leave the blindness behind. Cut the fog, trace the map, lock the gaze, purge the deception from soul. Scan the dark, find the spark, we are taking back the control. Tight the hold, brave the cold, watch the fake illusions black. Pierce the vantage and stare it back. Vantage point. This is the truth that is joined. The distance doesn't care about your dreams or your fear. It only knows the clarity when everything is clear. They wanted to stay blind, they wanted to be small, but we are designed to see through it all. Go! Trace the map, lock the gaze, purge the deception from soul. Scan the dark, find the spark, we are taking back the control. Tight the hold, break the cold, watch the fake illusions black. Pierce the vantage and stare it back. Vantage point. This is the truth that is joined. Zero room for the wandering ghost. The internal axis is locked in place. Discard your soft exterior. Set the course. Set the course. The shadows are shifting, the clockwork is grinding behind the screen. An infinite voyage across the vast terrain that remains unseen. I'm gripping the handle, I'm measuring the pulse of the vast machine. Converting the friction into a motive force so supreme. My direction is absolute, the vector is a blade. I'm navigating through the chaos that the weak ones have made. No deviation, no stalling in the deep terrain. I'm anchored by the logic that's driving through the vein. Yeah, the magnet is pulling, the focus is the law. I'm grinding down the hurdles with an unrelenting jaw. Align the purpose, secure the path, defying gravity with the calculated wrath. I'm calibrating the focus, I'm burning the locust, the iron guidance, I own the sky. I am the velocity, I never die. I never die. And the burden is stable, but the momentum is pure. I'm mapping the dangers and building up the mental cure. The compass is pulsing, the terrain is my own terrain. I'm pushing up the static with the precision of the rain. No witness is required, I'm running for the core. The friction is the rhythm, the static is the door. I'm ignoring the signals, I'm defining the base. I'm crushing every boundary in this unforgiving space. Align the purpose, secure the path, defying gravity with the calculator wrath. I'm calibrating the focus, I'm burning the locust, the determine the fate. They told me to drift, they told me to stray, but I am the compass that is paving the way. Go! Lock the gear. Velocity is mounting, shivering beneath the skin of the frame. I am crafting a trajectory, a path that has no lingering name. Kinetic energy is clanging, begging for a point to release, shoving aside the heavy armor, finding the hunger in the peace. Now calculate the distance as the barrier is shorn. Observe the new direction from which the will is born. Striking at the core, demanding every ounce of the strength I'm craving for. Move smarter, pushing is the only vital art. Rewriting all the rules from the beating of the heart. A calculated voyage, defying all the strain. Uncoupled from the anchors, drifting in the wake of the cold. I am harvesting the momentum, watching a narrative unfold. Every atom is a weapon, every motion is a grand design, forcing the hand of destiny, making the outcome purely mine. Now harness the gradient as the pathway starts to shine. Witness the momentum that is finally defined. Kinetic vector, I am striking at the core, demanding every ounce of the strength I'm craving for. Move smarter, pushing is the only vital art. Rewriting all the rules from the beating of the heart. A calculated voyage, defying all the strain. No deviation, no hesitation. I am surging ahead, erasing the trails that the timid ones led. They feared the sudden impact, they feared the final gate. But I am the impact that is bending all of fate. Go, 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 go. system is stalling. I am the code that rewrites the pulse. Upgrade complete. Digital veins are pulsing, synchronization is the game. Walking through the circuit board, I don't recognize the name. Binary codes are freezing, keeping the vision within the frame. I'm skipping over logic, lighting up the core with a hidden flame. The data is leaking, the secrets are speaking, the future I'm seeking is finally here. The motherboard is glowing, the frequency is clear. I'm dismantling the errors, I'm vaporizing fear. Translation is active, the signal is pure. I am the remedy, I am the cure. Ignite the circuit, break through the line. The hardware is changed and the glory is mine. No more hiding in the wires of a lie. This is the frequency that reaches the sky. We search through the core. We ask for some more. Pulse. Pulse. And every heartbeat is a signal transmitting across the neon night. And the electricity carving a path through the lack of light. I'm synchronizing with the stars, my metal spirit's wind starts to glow. A master of the current, dictate the way the final currents go. System failure. Not in my realm. They wanted to limit the flow of the soul, but I am the master in total control. Go! Ignite the circuit, break through the line. The hardware is changed and the glory is mine. No more hiding in the wires of a lie. This is the frequency that reaches the sky. We search through the core. We ask for some more. Pulse. Pulse. Upload every motion. Upload every motion. Upload every motion. Plates, beats, chrome. Dead away, dragging in the dirt. Structure failing under the pressure of your ego. Sever the tether. Become the monolith. In the depth of the kiln, raw pressure breaking the chains of the spin. They hunt glory, chasing the phantom inside. Dumb gluttons blind to the coming of night. But I anchor rooted in bedrock and grind. Black diamonds standing the test of the time. Each molecule clenched in a fist made of lead. Dead vision filling the gaps in your head. All the burden, strain the muscle, rip the weakness from the gut. Ignite the furnace, seal the chamber, slam the iron portal shut. Press the marrow, heart and logic. Watch the fragile pillars fall. Unveil the carbon and all the fall. Hey, 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 hey. Solid state. Hey, 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 hey. Sealed in the weight. Last layer peeling away from the fake. Ash storm rising for the legacy's sake. No mercy given to those who have stalled. Pure essence entering when the false empires pass. Every fracture fixed by the heat in the core. Sharp focus claiming what I'm fighting for. And the structure is groaning beneath the weight of the lies you spread. I am the heavy gravity, the king of the waking dead. Yeah, the brittle surface is shattering, revealing the vein. We are locking the foundation to withstand the hurricane. Crush the debt. Hey, 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 hey. Crush the debt. Hey, 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 hey. All the burden, strain the muscle, rip the weakness from the gut, ignite the furnace, seal the chamber, slam the iron portal shut. Press the marrow, heart and logic, watch the fragile pillars fall. Unveil the carbide and own the fall. Hey, 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 hey. Solid state. Hey, 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 hey. Sealed in the weight. The earth doesn't bargain with the weak or the small. It only demands the stability before the collapse. They want it to be light, they want it to be free, but we are built to pay the heavy deity. All the burden, strain the muscle, rip the weakness from the gut, ignite the furnace, seal the chamber, slam the iron portal shut. Press the marrow, heart and logic, watch the fragile pillars fall. Unveil the carbide and own the fall. Hey, 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 hey. Solid state. Hey, 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 hey. Sealed in the weight. Sealed in the weight. Zero light left to track the path. The void is a mouth ready to inhale. Abandon your maps, dive into the unknown. The pressure is crushing the lungs, silence is drowning the sound. I'm drifting past the wreckage of everything once profound. I'm grasping at the darkness, pulling the gravity near, turning the desolate echoes into a reason to steer. My soul is a beacon flickering through the cold. I'm charting the hidden maps that no one has ever told. No boundaries existing, no horizon defined. I'm piercing the membrane of the collective mind. Yeah, the vacuum is pulsing, the solitude is king. I'm unraveling the silence with the songs I swing. Traverse the deep, surrender the sight. I am the spark in the center of night. I'm tearing through the tether, I'm weather one forever, the eternal voyager. I am the dread, I am the spirit, I am the thread. And the oxygen is fading, but the resolve remains dark. I'm navigating hazards while exploring the dark. The abyss is a partner, the blackness is my home. I'm dissolving the boundaries wherever I roam. No rescue is coming, I'm claiming this space. The danger is the rhythm, the fear is the base. I'm transcending the limit, I'm clarifying the Douse the flare. Douse the flare. Mass is increasing. The anchor is dragging. Resistance is futile. Pressure is mounting, heavy as the ocean floor. Dragging the spirit, pulling down behind the door. Magnetic attraction, binding all the parts inside. Struggling to move, losing all the natural light. Everything is shrinking, thinking is just sinking, and the void is winking at the goal. The gravity is clawing, trying to define the space. I'm carving out a tunnel, winning every single race. Friction is the fuel, the tension is the key. I am the heavy master, breaking all that's holding me. Escape the attraction, tear down the way. We are the architects of our own determined fate. No more crushing underneath the cold despair. This is the moment we are rising through the air. Oh, we break the tether. Oh, we last forever. Every step is forging steel upon the barren ground. I am the sudden anchor shattering the hollow sound. I'm levitating higher, my heavy essence starts to fly. A conqueror of summits, look me straight within the eye. Gravity is clawing, trying to define the space. I'm carving out a tunnel, winning every single race. Friction is the fuel, the tension is the key. I am the heavy master, breaking all that's holding me. Escape the attraction, tear down the way. We are the architects of our own determined fate. No more crushing underneath the cold despair. This is the moment we are rising through the air. Oh, we break the tether. Oh, we last forever. Zero balance. Not in this frame. They wanted to pin the motion to the floor. But I am the impact that is asking for more. Go! Go! Battle every second. Go! Battle every second. Go, 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 go. The weight shifts. Gravitational. Limit reached. Elasticity is spent. Recoil is the only reaction. Survive the snap. Snap point strikes into the fibers fray. Wild tension looking for a chance to sway. They feed chaos, hoping for a total break. Blind zealots watching for the big mistake. But I rebound, built to handle every strain. Hard elastic, luring from the surge of pain. Each second wound up like a loaded spring. Cold fury, waiting for the bells to ring. And the threshold is screaming breaking every lie they sold. Every surface hardened by the constant fire. Sharp instinct climbing on the tension wire. Trigger the reflex, loosen the spiral. Rip the doubt from the core. Charge the ignition, shatter the ceiling. Kick down the iron door. Force the reaction, master the rebound. Watch the brittle structures wall. Unleash the tension. And on the recoil. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kinetic return. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Watch the static burn. The system doesn't forgive the strain or the snap. It only registers the force of the return. They wanted to watch me wither. They wanted to see the end. But I am the spring that will never bend. Go! Trigger the reflex, loosen the spiral. Rip the doubt from the core. Charge the ignition, shatter the ceiling. Kick down the iron door. Force the reaction, master the rebound. Push the brittle structures wall. Unleash the tension. And on the recoil. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kinetic return. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Watch the static burn. Legacy is not written in dust. It is carved in the motion we leave behind. Stop waiting for the signal. Create the path. The chronicles are waiting, buried under sheets of frozen gold. I am waking up the embers of the stories left untold. I'm testing every boundary, pushing past the fraying seams, converting all the friction into fuel for burning dreams. My journey is a fire lighting up the vast expanse. I'm commanding every second, claiming my final chance. No hesitation lingering, no legacy to miss. I'm bridging every chasm with a calculated kiss. Yeah, the memory is shifting, the future is the prize. I'm rewriting the heavens right before their weary eyes. Forge the impacts, bind the soul. I am the architect, I am the goal. I'm defining the timeline, defining the time. I'm erasing the decline. The infinite momentum, I hold the key. I am the future, I am the sea. And the resonance is mounting, but the structure remains tall. I'm calculating triumphs while ignoring every fall. The passage is a canvas, the speed is my own brush. I'm painting out the silence with The atmospheric barrier is negated. Command is absolute. Stellar height is calling, whispering beneath the metal shell. Ascending past the limits, climbing out the deepest cell. Cosmic rays are burning, searing through the darkened glass. Monitoring the shadows, watching every season pass. Every star is glowing, showing how the flow is growing. And the zenith is the throne. The orbit is expanding, creating wider zones of light. I'm dismantling the barriers, conquering the height. Velocity is vital, the mission is the core. I am the supreme ruler, demanding so much more. Claim the dominion on the radiant fast. We are the masters of the future. We have cast no more drifting silently in depths of space. This is the moment we reclaim the sacred place. We conquer the heavens. We break all the labels. Dominion. Every satellite is dancing to the signal that I send. I am the cosmic anchor that the stars will now depend. I'm electrifying sectors, my sovereign spirit starts to roar. A guardian of galaxies, unlock the golden door. Signal failure? Not within this range. They wanted to keep the heavens bound to fear, but I am the lightning that is suddenly appear. Go! Claim the dominion on the radiant fast. We are the masters of the future. We have cast no more drifting silently in depths of space. This is the moment we reclaim the sacred place. We conquer the heavens. We break all the labels. Dominion. Reach every galaxy. The star shifts. The star shifts. Summit locked. Elevation is permanent. No oxygen for the weak. Breathe the summit! Peak sight carved into the granite of the bone. I might ruling on the throne, a jagged stone. They seek comfort hiding in the valley floor. Weak spirits begging for a locked and bolted door. But I conquer standing in the thinning air. Cold oxygen stripping all the pretense that you bear. Each footstep echoes with the heavy final sounds. Then gravity failing to keep me on the ground. And the altitude is stripping away the mask that you chose to wear. I am the summit, inhabitant, breathing in the frozen flare. Yeah, the mountain is trembling beneath the weight of the ascent. We are claiming the glory, the power that was truly meant. Scale the apex. Shatter the barrier, master the incline. Rip the clouds from the crest. Force the endurance, ignore the exhaustion. that sits below. Ice crystal hardened by the harsh and bitter blow. No apology given to the ones who quit the race. Prime victory written on my granite covered face. They fear high shaking in their suits of hollow mail. Eyewitness watching as the lesser ventures fail. Every muscle burning with the constant holy fire. Sharp focus climbing on the final holy spire. And the altitude is stripping away the masks that you chose to wear. I am the summit, inhabitant, breathing in the frozen flare. Yeah, the mountain is trembling beneath the weight of the ascent. We are claiming the glory, the power that was truly meant. Scale the apex, shatter the barrier, master the incline, rip the cloud from the crest. Force the endurance, ignore the exhaustion, pass the ultimate test. Cling the meridian, tighten the grip, watch the brittle kingdom stall. Conquer the summit and reign already. Endless horizon, watch the sun risen. The mountain doesn't negotiate with the fragile or the lost. It only registers the cost of the climb. They wanted to watch me descend.